William,
Yes, sir.
what an opening weekend.
It was pretty special. My voice pretty much explains everything. We probably don't even need to do this.
Scott Kaplan once said to us when we didn't have any runners on opening day, he goes, "You must not be very big syndicate." And we laughed, obviously, because it's 9 races and you could have 40 horses down here and not have your condition on that day and be just fine on day 2 or day 3 or day 4. But I think he had something, because having 4 horses and winning the Oceanside for the 2nd straight year is pretty special.
Oh, definitely. And most of the horses ran really well. I was really proud of the way Rexford ran, and Lapeer, and obviously Conclude was just absolutely smashing, dominant in the Oceanside. My voice just exploded during that race. There's just raw emotion.
Well, I was going to ask you that. That celebration seemed to be. What was going on with
that? That was not staged. I just turned around and saw Brett Jones, and I know, we love the guy. It was so kind of amazing to have him here with the horse he bred. And I just gave him a big hug, and he self-admitted that he's a little bit frail.
Yeah, it looked like you almost killed him.
Yeah, I think he did sustain some injuries, which I would like to apologize for.
You know who he is, right? I mean, he's a very important person in our industry.
Extremely
and you
important.
Literally almost took him down.
Yeah. Probably my bad, I would say.
So then we come back. It's the great opening day. We come back on Sunday with our stakes place filly. And talked to some of the jockeys over the weekend, and you could tell they weren't used to 12, 13, 14 horses. They're used to those 7-horse fields, and they were having some issues navigating through. And that was the one ride that I saw that just was absolute perfection. Umberto stayed on the rail, came off it just a little bit, but he knew his path to victory was going to have to be finding a hole. And it was just awesome.
Yeah, she ran really well, and the partners in that filly, we had such high expectations. That video with Marshall and his wife were that was really cool. I'm glad we got that, because it just shows, again, I keep using the word raw, this raw emotion that comes with these races, win or lose, and it was a beautiful win by Oakhurst, and hopefully onward and upward to bigger and better things and bigger races for her.
Well, as the great Kenny Mayne said, when you invest in Google and it goes up, you don't have that same type of emotion. There's no feeling than watching your horse at the top of the stretch take the lead and go on to win. I mean, it's an emotion that I've never felt with any other investment.
That's true. The thing is that we talk about the success, but for me personally, when I go back through the weekend, I focus on the horses that didn't run that well, that were a little disappointing, and that's the thing because we have partners in those horses too, and our goal is to constantly just make sure we're in the right spots and the horses are going to run well, and even if they don't win, that they give a good account of themselves. And there are reasons horses don't run well. There are things that are certainly out of our control, but the last 2 days, for me, after all the fun and after all that, now the focus goes to, okay, what can we do better?
Well, here's the thing. We've talked about this for 20 years. 80% of the time, our partners are going to come to the racetrack and they're not going to weigh a winner. How do we make the best ownership experience possible, knowing that this is going to happen 80% of the time? And if you look at how many partners were here over the weekend to celebrate the opening of Del Mar and coming to our party Thursday night and seeing the smiles on their face, I don't want to say it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, because at the end of the day, winning is what drives our business. But I think our partners, win or lose, had a pretty terrific weekend.
Yeah, I would agree with that.